Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, spacebar to show the map. Alright, so I've implemented some logic to spread trees and grass across the map. Now, Heroes of Might and Magic games didn't have dynamic environments. The objects pretty much stayed put where the mapmaker had put them. But I think that with the right change in mechanics, having a more dynamic environment could enhance the game. So I've implemented two algorithms that are very similar. One that will spread trees across the map and the other that will spread the grass. So these are trees and this is grass. So every turn it's supposed to populate one new tile if it can. So end turn, there we go, grass grew over there and a tree grew over there. And so it carries on, and every turn it will grow as long as it can. And if we look over here, it's able to add grass and trees on every turn. One difference between them is that trees can grow on tiles that used to have grass, but grass can't do the same. So at some point grass has run out, there's no more, we can't spread grass anywhere else, but we can still spread trees onto the tiles that have grass on them. So that will just keep happening until those run out, and then it's done. Yeah, so at this point the vegetation can't spread anymore. Alright, and that's it. So how does it work? Okay, so the game state engine is implemented in C#. So at the end of each turn we grow vegetation. Ideally it's supposed to happen maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, but as a proof of concept it happens every day. Obviously it won't work like that in an actual game. Now the way this works, okay, so there's spreading grass and spreading trees. There's also regrowing tree stumps, which I didn't actually implement. So let's go back. Okay, so spreading grass, how does that work? Okay, so we take all the tiles that we have on the map, and we loop. Okay, so basically, as long as there are more tiles that we can consider, then we're not done. We extract a random tile from those tiles, and then we check. We make sure that that tile doesn't have any buildings on it, doesn't have any troops on it, doesn't have any vegetation on it. And if it meets all those criteria, then we consider the tiles next to it. And if we can find any of those tiles that have grass on them and that share the same terrain, then the tile that we are interested in, the random tile, will get grass on it as well. And if that happens, then we're done. And then the loop terminates. If it doesn't happen, then we just repeat the loop for some other random tile until we either find such a tile or we run out of tiles, at which point there's no spreading of grass. Alright, and then spreading trees works in a very similar way. Not that. Spreading trees works in a very similar way. The main difference is that trees can spread onto the tiles that have grass on them. Other than that, it's exactly the same. And that's it. That's pretty much all I've got so far.